I don't know who needs to hear this. The reason why you're not getting a job is not because you're using the wrong job board. It's not because you're not using the right AI swipe Tinder style job application tool. The problem is not even that you don't have the right kind of degree. The problem is you don't currently have enough value for the marketplace for the kind of job you're trying to get. Either that, or you're not presenting the value that you do have appropriately. 75% of resumes get automatically rejected by the applicant tracking system, meaning that if your resume is just a little bit off, it's never going to be seen by a person. It sucks. And it's not an easy problem to solve. But the market isn't dead. You just need to identify the problem so that you can go and fix it. In the world of technology, that means having certifications and projects that demonstrate that you're a person who both knows things and knows how to do things. In other industries, that's on you. I can't speak to what makes you qualified for anything outside of technology. But your number one priority outside of basic qualifications for a job should be that your resume gets through the applicant tracking system.
The applicant tracking system is handled by artificial intelligence. Many of the things that he just said is done by artificial intelligence. What is up, guys? It's your boy Andy Matrix, and today there's a lot of noise in the background. There's like a vacuum in the background. I'm sorry about that. So we're going to talk about the job market today. The job market is not what it used to be. It's getting harder and harder to find a job. Now, thankfully, thank to God, thank Jesus Christ, I still have a job, and I also do other side hustles. I do YouTube, although I'm not making much money off of YouTube. I do a bunch of other side hustles out there, you know. So you got to have more than one source of income. The days of one source of income, just only your job, and that's it. No, you need more. You need the job, a side hustle, sell some stuff on eBay, DoorDash, Uber, whatever you can do to make an extra $500 a month, do it. Let's go ahead and jump over to the next video.
I'm trying to tell you right now, this is the beginning of the artificial intelligence, let's just call it nosedive. Entry-level jobs are disappearing all over the place. People who just graduated, I know you guys are struggling to find a job. That's not going to stop. I want to be pretty honest with you. What you're experiencing is the beginning of the artificial intelligence wave of destruction. Even the CEO of Anthropic had to admit that in an interview with Axios. Go read that article. It's available now. They talked about it on Morning Joe on the news. So if they talked about it on the news with the old timers, what do you think about the seriousness of this situation? People are asking all the time, what should you do? Here's my honest answer. Focus on people-based experiences. Learn how to start building stuff with your hands. The artificial intelligence wave is...
Yeah, learn how to build stuff with your hands. And I do. That's blue collar. I do agree with that. But what people are not, don't seem to understand is that there's robots and machines and artificial intelligence built to handle a lot of these, what do you call it? A lot of these manual labors, like construction working. Have you guys seen that video of the janitor robot? I'm going to play it here. If I find it, I'll play it here. The janitor robot. There's actually a robot that goes around cleaning bathrooms in a building. Like it's real, like it exists. Like no joke. Let's move on.
And you're not getting any callbacks? As a 20-year recruiter, let me explain to you guys exactly what's going on.
Please.
The job market is absolute trash. There's two reasons for that.
You know that?
One, AI is taking over a lot of people's jobs. That's not the main reason. AI hasn't fully integrated yet.
Well, you got to be eating
when it does,
talking.
It's going to suck for a lot of us, but that's not the main reason. The main reason is because this new wave of recruiters is absolute trash. They're terrified to pick up the phone and make phone calls. They have social anxiety. Don't ask me how these recruiters are getting jobs, because I asked the same damn question. I'm like, how are these people getting jobs if they can't do what they're supposed to be doing, which is pick up the phone and call people, right? What happens when you apply to a job? A recruiter's supposed to call you, go over your application, your resume. They're supposed to pre-screen you, vet you, make sure you meet the criteria. And if you match all that, they're supposed to schedule you for an interview with the hiring manager on their calendar and your calendar. They have access to the hiring manager's calendar, and then they ask you your availability, and they match that, and they send you both a confirmation. Well, the recruiters aren't doing that. What they're doing when you apply is they're just changing your status to hiring manager review. When they do that, the hiring manager gets an email. Chances are the hiring manager is already inundated with other emails. They're doing KPIs, metrics, dealing with HR, dealing with spreadsheets and that sort of thing, so they might miss that. Or when they change the status, you get an email and that email goes to your junk mail or your inbox. And if your inbox is like mine, you have 1,000 other emails in there and you might miss it. So
Yeah, so in other words, everything's being done digitally by AI. There's AI that reviews your resume. There's no, they don't have a person reviewing thousands of emails and resumes. It's an AI that's doing that and then recommending the best top resumes over to the hiring manager or whatever. So it's like your chances of getting a job are just going down and down and down and down because of AI. When we were told AI is going to help us improve our lives and do things more efficiently. So actually, this might be good for the recruiter, not good for you.
It's told me today the job market is tough right now.
Bro, even a college student is having a hard time finding a job.
True.
In the big 2025. Even with all those degrees, internships they have applied to over 60 applications for jobs. They're not even getting those jobs because they don't have the experience. See, bro, I'm telling you, bro, college is a fucking scam, bro. I'm telling you right now. Depending on the career that you're going for, bro. Only if you're going to that field for being a nurse or lawyer along those lines, it's only gonna benefit you. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are college seniors. They've been in college for a good fucking minute. And they're having a harder time finding a job like a normal person would that's not even in college. Now to the point that they have to use tactics instead of not even using resumes to get a job. And it's taking them months to get a job like a regular person would applying. It just shows you like, bro, this economy is beyond fucking cooked.
Yeah, he's right. He's absolutely right. And people have to use tactics. They got to use tactics. They got to socialize, go to social events. That's what LinkedIn was supposed to be for. But it's like, LinkedIn, you're making friends just so that you can get a job. So your relationships are not genuine. So what the heck? All right, this chick is...
I really feel like I'm never gonna get a job again. Like, I'm so scared because, like, I have been unemployed for 3 months. I'm not eligible for unemployment because I just moved here. I am so stressed out. Like, this has never happened to me before. Like, I've always had a job. Like, I was an honor student, like 3rd in my class, so successful in high school and college. And I have a bachelor's degree in poli-sci. I have 2 years of experience in mental health. I'm a great worker. I'm so organized. But nobody will even give me an interview. And I was crying on the phone with my mom because I was like, what if I literally can't find a job? Like, I've been applying for months. Like, I literally can't find anything. Like, what am I gonna do? Like, am I just gonna live with my parents for the rest of my life? Because
Probably.
Like, I'm not kidding you, I literally cannot get an interview anywhere. And I have applied to hundreds, if not thousands, of jobs in the past few months. I literally don't know what to do. Like, I'm genuinely so scared. Like, I really am terrified. Like, I don't know what is happening in the world right now, but like, I am a good candidate.
Everybody thinks that they are a good candidate if they have a bachelor's degree. But nowadays, companies don't care if you have a bachelor's degree, a PhD, an NDD, a GGG, a BBB, a Li, a Chichi, right? Companies are looking to work with less people, thanks to artificial intelligence, and hire the people that they want. So one of the things that the owners of companies do is that they hire their cousin, their sons and daughters, their aunt and uncle, Billy Bob Johnson, to be the manager, work in the headquarters, and then the people that they hire for the the floor, right, or to be on the desk. They take their sweet ass time searching for qualified individuals to work those jobs, right? And they're looking to work with less and less people, and that's what's happened. That's why so many people are having trouble finding a job nowadays. It really is an uphill battle. And honestly, the best thing to do is to embrace entrepreneurship, learn about business. Even if you've never thought about being an entrepreneur, embrace it. Like, learn how to sell things, learn how to do service, some type of learn how to do business. We're going to have to do this moving forward because jobs are pretty much on their way out. And these new jobs that are being built, I think the future is pretty much just contract work, just gig work. I think that's the future. Companies are not going to want to hire people full time anymore. If anything, they might start just doing contract work like, hey, you work here for 3 months, do this work, and that's it. So that they won't have to pay you benefits and keep as much money as possible. That's going to be it for this video, guys. It's your boy, Andy Matrix. Thank you so much for watching and listening. Make sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Godspeed.